This is Module 7, Collaboration in Design. So this week we are talking about um, exploring the power of collaboration in education. We'll examine how working with interdisciplinary teams strengthens instruction, supports diverse learners, and contributes to innovative educational design. Why collaboration matters in instructional design? Collaboration isn't just helpful, it's essential. In today's classrooms, no one person can meet the needs of all students alone. Collaboration allows for shared knowledge, distributed leadership, and stronger outcomes for students and teachers alike. Instructional design is stronger when it isn't done in isolation. Effective collaboration brings together multiple areas of expertise, allowing us to create richer, more inclusive learning experiences. What are interdisciplinary teams? Interdisciplinary collaboration includes more than just grade level planning. Speech therapists, special education teachers, and MLL specialists all bring unique expertise to the table. When they work together with general educators, we create stronger, more accessible learning environments. Plan across subjects for cohesive learning. Collaborate on vertical alignment and strategies. Support inclusion in IEP goals. Ensure language access and equity, and integrate communication strategies. So, looking at the different pieces of the interdisciplinary team um, and finding the people that you need for your specific interventions. What are the benefits for students? When teachers collaborate with specialists and other staff, students benefit from instruction that is better coordinated and more responsive to their individual needs. We're thinking about equity and access. We're thinking about personalized instruction. We're wanting to make sure that students are getting the best that they can. What is a collaboration strategy plan? So this is your kind of what you're going to be working on this week. A collaboration strategy plan is your blueprint for intentional and effective teaming. It defines who is involved, how you'll work together, and what challenges you might face. And being intentional is what makes this so effective. So you want to think about who are the team members, what are their roles, what are your goals and outcomes. Um, how will you collaborate? Are you going to meet in person weekly, daily, monthly? And then communication norms, making sure that you create those norms at the beginning so that not just one person is doing all the talking, or if an administrator is involved, they are no longer the administrator, they are just a member of this team. And so you want to anticipate the challenges and mitigate those by using these strategies. So I'm providing you a sample collaboration strategy plan so that you can get a feel, again, just to see what it looks like to help you understand what your assignment is this week. So here's a brief example of what a strategy plan might look like. It defines the team, the goal, the structure for working together, the barriers like scheduling and are anticipated and addressed proactively. So this one is about enhancing STEM instruction through interdisciplinary collaboration. And then this one is improve reading comprehension for students with IEPs and MLLs in grades 3 through 5. Again, just another example, right? This one's formatted slightly differently, but with the same concept. The team works toward a shared literacy goal. Everyone contributes based on their expertise, and there are structures in place to keep collaboration focused, respectful, and data informed. So what makes collaboration work? Successful collaboration requires more than a plan. Teams need trust, structure, and support to work through disagreements and celebrate progress. It's a human process that thrives on communication and respect. You have to have that willingness to share ideas, the willingness to learn from each other, and most importantly, administrative support and time allocation, which sometimes can be a challenge, but is so important. And I always say when things are research based and you can go to administration and show this is what research shows for this. And we all know that having the time to work together, to collaborate with colleagues is so important. So that is something that you can take to your administration. Reflecting on the collaborative process. So reflecting on collaboration helps us improve future practice. Consider how team dynamics, shared responsibilities, and communication strategies affected both the process and the outcome. So here are some sample questions. What worked well in the team design experience? What were the greatest challenges? How did collaboration influence the final instructional solution? And then how did the process promote equity, inclusion, or deeper problem solving? Back to equity and ethics. So equity and ethics in collaboration is a must. Inclusion means listening across differences, balancing power, and designing with, not just for, students and families. So again, looking for those power dynamics, right? Ensuring that everyone is heard, even the marginalized voices. Include the families and the stakeholders, and then prioritizing your students' dignity and access in all decisions. And again, I will leave you with a quote. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. And looking at this week, you have 2 PDFs. PDF 1, Interdisciplinary Collaboration Practices between Education Specialists and Related Service Providers, and PDF 2, Teacher Collaboration Through Digital Tools in the 21st Century, Issues and Challenges, a Comprehensive Literature Review. You have your discussion questions, and then your activity. You're drafting a school year plan for how you will initiate or improve interdisciplinary collaboration at the school level. Include a 1 to 2 page action plan, including stakeholders, goals, and potential barriers. And then I would like for you to write a reflection discussing how interdisciplinary collaboration promotes critical thinking and complex problem solving in students, as well as recognizing biases and addressing ethical concerns in educators. And then for your portfolio, include your school year plan for interdisciplinary collaboration, and then answer the question, how can a plan initiate or improve interdisciplinary collaboration at the school level? That is it for Module 7, and we are almost done. Again, if you have questions or need help, let